Welcome, welcome, welcome. Frustration, frustration. Lost my bathrobe in my own house. Lost my bathrobe. Plus, my house is upside down. Live in an apartment, call it a house. What happened to my shirt? I hate this shirt. I just hate this shirt. Uncomfortable. Am I going to remember the first person that always shows up on my videos? Oh, my cat's sitting on my mouse. Am I going to remember the first and second person that showed up in all my videos? There's so few people that come to the channel. So when I'm live, will I remember those people, or will they be shuffled and lost in the crowd to those who get more involved? Do you forget names? Do we forget names? Do we forget what a person looks like? Imagine over time, you pass thousands of people in your lifetime, thousands of people. Am I going to remember who's here first? Oh my God! Like Mike from Indiana, or Christopher, or the man I have. You see what happens? I don't remember his name. What a champion, this guy. Okay, lost my bathrobe. That's why I'm wearing this. I lost my bathrobe. What you doing there, kitty? Didn't matter what position I took. I can't show you my kitchen, how I finished my kitchen because you're all over. I can't see what's here. Okay, I can't show you my kitchen right now because my stove's in the way. Here, this is what it looks like in this place. Hold on a second. I got a stove there, and wait a second. I got a stove there, and yeah, that brick wall, that's my fridge, the brick wall. And if I'm going to talk about the brick wall, I'm not sure if I should be talking about Chicago. And what leads me, hold on a second. So what leads me to all these things is things I've seen in sports, things I've seen on the news, things that'll remind me of things of the past or things that have happened, connecting to something else. It's almost like a game. In fact, it is a game. Police. Police? Police. Two words might come from the same area. Also like on ice. Police. Polar ice. Freeze. Today is the 23rd day. Tomorrow's the 24th day. They call it the day ends at 1 o'clock. That'll make a short day. Now, does the day count when the sun rises? When did the day count? Because they call it AM is that day, and they call it PM is that night. 3:33, we caught the pigs. Remember, is anybody going to eat any pork over this holiday? Remember, what kind of tree are you? What kind of tree and what kind of religion? Well, not a religion. From where are you from? So I would say I'm an Arab. You're an Arab? I'm an Arab. 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 Very big names. Arab, Barack, Omaha, Obama. I play words. I bounced words around until they extend. You figure if somebody was given a gift of any sort, and I call the word gift because I could be right and I could be wrong, and I just say it's a gift because it's a game, and I like the game I play. And if it works out, and sometimes it does, and other times you have to tell me whether it does or it doesn't. So also Arab is retiré au bâton. It means you struck out at the plate. Arab. Something to do with baseball and Arab. There's Edab and there's Arab. Edab is a tree. Arab, they call it Arab, but they actually spell it E-R-A-B-L-E, which is bull. Not bull, B-U-L-L, but B-L-E. Or it could be blay, and that could be the wheat, and that could be the gluten that's stopping us from the transmission. Like the pedal on the gas car. I'm all over the place because that's what happens. You go all over the place when you do these things. Just give me 1 second. I'm always pitching in and out of my videos. Okay. No, that's not me. That's not me. Where am I? All right, here's my live video. Okay. Okay, looking for my live video. I'm a bitch. Whoa, sorry about that. Imagine if I put the R between the R and the C, I get a bitch. And from the bitch, I get a witch. And it connects so much. So much. First of all, the V is exchanged in Spanish with the B. Okay, so then you'd go Vitch, Vitch, Vitch. And Birch, you're Birch. And let me tell you one thing about Birch. Hoorah. Do you know what I did do like this most of the week? No, yes, no, and a tree, and a tree. They call it Boulot Blanc. That is one of the biggest sales. They charge more money for white birch when you sell it in bags than they do than people really want it for their fireplace in a combustion lente, which is a slow burning fireplace. But when you put it in a bag, it becomes more expensive. First of all, when you split it up, the birch bark stays to it, and the pieces stay together. They don't come completely apart. So that can be something for the project too. Police, police, police. Yes, please. Please. Make it easy on me. Give me a lease. In the word please. In the word please, there's the word lease. There's also the word us. Now, I'm not sure if this is from computers. This is Oz, ozone. Brings me to different thoughts. This one over here. And this one's Retirer au bâton. It can also mean 219. And I forget where we were with 219, but it's a link to 912. And 912 is a link to CL, the word sky, C3 from 1 and 2, I9, and it's the I9, 9 and 3 is 12, and the sound is EL, so it says CL in French for sky, and sky is numeric value 55. Yes, neat to know. How neat? Not so neat. Is it neat or not so neat? Because in the word neat, it also says not, because EA, when EA comes together for me, that's Mars. That is the O. Oh, say, can you see? Right away, you're saying, Mars, can you see? By the dawn's early light, what so, oh, Mars proud that we stand. Let me do that whole thing. Let me get the national anthem. Let me get that. The American national anthem. Star-Spangled Banner. Star-Spangled Banner. So we're going to do this. I'm going to pull this down here. I'm going to shrink it. I'm going to get, there you are. You're on screen. O and H, like for Mars, heaven. Say, can you see? Go O, S. It says east. Go east. Because when you see the word, how can I screenshot and show you? Hold on a second. Okay, forget it. So when it says goes, it says more Mars, the star-spangled, angled, the angled banner. But these words to Mars, TOT, location. TOT creates an X, and it creates the X. I have to figure out why it creates the X. Just like X's and O become, the O's become the defense, and the X becomes the offense. So what are we marked by? And then 20, yes, the 20th letter and 20th letter for 2020 in Mars to the rest of the U.S. national anthem. But 2020 also is the 2 cube from 2 directions. Okay, so before and after the O. You know, before and after the O, okay, just hold on a second. the O, the O, okay, the spirit of 11, 19, 11, 21. 89, the high spirit. 1 and 2, alpha beta creation. 1 times 1, 1 plus 1. 1 and 2. Creating 3 creation, 1 and 3. Because now we have 2 inside 1 over here. We actually have 1 and 1. This is 1 and 1. But inside this one is this one and this one. Over here. So this 1 and 3 becomes 3 and 4. DC from AC. We hook up the power. So how do we hook up the power right here? We hooked up the power right here. Right there. Neptune's fork. Hooking up the power. So now you got DC, you got 12, you got back to alpha beta creation, and 7. Now you're at the gateway equals to 19. 7 times 13, 13 equals to 91. Fun and games, that's all it is. So, oh, say, can you see? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what Mars proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gloaming? Arts and entertainment, Earth aliens, who's brought stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er Mars, the ramparts we watched were so Mars gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare from Mars gave 2 moons of Mars through the night hour. Every time you hear the pronunciation, see, this is hour instead of O saying water, it's location. 15 and 21, the 15th letter and the 21st letter, I don't know why, okay, equals location. Now the question is, where is that location and how does it work? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 equals to 15. Plus 6 equals to 21. Where is that location? Mars, creation. The letter is U, alpha, beta. I'm not saying it's a universal umpire. This one ends up to be 63, creation of 6, or the 360 degree, the creation of 1 return. The creation of 1 return is because here's your body, right? In one ear, out the other, and out, and out, and out, all around you, who you are, whether it's through your heart, whether it's through here. This is your out. It's also a representation of 52. Earth's heart in its name. Orth, or north. Hort. Gold. This is the moon. And this is the moon pass. Because of the letter T is 20, but in gematria, it's number 7. And the only time you have these, otherwise you'll have these. What is this? It means when I was just doing a design in my room, and I can't explain it to you just like that, right? But every time I had one of these, it's because there was a separation between 2 areas. And at the same time, you can be connecting below in these 2 areas, M and M, M and M, connecting a 2-area divide, connecting a 2-area divide. And then this M, you see you'll have this M, and then you'll connect, although this one and this one is connected, this one and this one is connected, now you're going to connect this one over here. And that's where V comes in. So are we on the same boat line right now with, how about Mars, Canada? Oh, it says, oh, Canada. That's neat to know. Okay, so let's take this to a different level. So we saw over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals to 15. 1, 2, 3, 4 equals to 10. Then we add on the 5 for the 15. We have to be double anything else. because we have to be going out and coming in, not just going out. The next piece is going to be on, we did it, Ab. How much do you need? Just the difference in expression. How much do you need? How much do you want? How much do you need? How much do you want? How much do you want? How much do you want? What a day today. What a day, changing the subject. I'm going to come back, and that's neat to know. I'm going to come back to this subject. But just to change things around, for years, I worked at this place, and for years, you break everything. And I never noticed that I broke anything at all. And sometimes when I did break something that they wouldn't know, I wouldn't tell them. But now I'm starting to see that I break a lot of things. Although I can fix most of them. In fact, I think I can fix every one of them if you find the time to fix it. Like your own house. You make it dirty, you got to find time to clean it. And sometimes there's not enough time. Sometimes there's just not enough time. And I'm bumping into a lot of non-believers. A lot of non-believers that don't know what to do. I say, if we put it down and just take the consequence, eventually we'll see how many people will be taking that consequence. And then maybe there's going to be more people taking the consequence with making them the majority than the people not taking the consequence at all. Do you follow me? Very, very tough. And then it's so tough for a regular human being to be able to do this, because I took out a 20-year loan on my house, a 7-year loan on my car, my kids going to school. I took out a seven-year loan for high school. I took another 7-year loan for college. I got so many loans going through, I don't know what to do, says the natural, normal family around the world, right? Is that the way it is? I need this and I need that. Well, if a lot of people would start saying, no, we're not going to bring all this stuff to school and spend all that money, maybe something will change. But everybody has to get paid for their work. So how do we get around it? Is there getting around it? Hold on a second. No, I don't. First of all, it's you just wrote down J-U and W, I believe, and that's Jew. Second thing is, the 10th letter becomes 1. The 21st letter becomes 3. The 23rd letter becomes 5. 135 spells ace. The Jew's an ace. Put an ace in the hole. We got an ace in the hole. We got an ace in the hole. Imagine we're always screaming out, we got an ace in the hole. Tabernacle is Jesus Christ moves it. What are we always talking these words for? What are these expressions? Are they real expressions? Did we make them up? Is it something natural in us to say, screw you with your system? Because your body can't take that system. The system your body runs. No, that's just, I just mixed that whole thing in. I didn't want to say what I wanted to say, so I said something else. What was I talking about? Yes, there are swear words. Something deeper into the swear word. Something deeper into pigs. Cerdo. Cerdo. Pigs. Something way deeper into pigs. People shouldn't be, the Jew shouldn't be eating a pig. And they tell you why. It's tret or something like that. But there's more of a story. Way more of a story to it. The bacon paddles, the sausage links. Now the ham, the curly tail and the ham. What is that curly tail doing? Telling the temperature, the weather forecast, and the curly tail. The split hooves, positive and negative, split hooves. Positive and negative. positive red. And I owe everybody, and my books are always in the red. Black negative. Now, black's good. Black means you got money in the books. Black negative. Red positive. But in accounting, it's not the same. There were other things I wanted to go over. I'm still learning about this. I still always going to put on top of my list people that I have to remember. Okay, number one, I'm getting mixed up with people now. Like I sort of like when I see an avatar and then I want to, then I speak to them in either emails or something. Sometimes I like to remember their name so I can, line it up instead of just thinking of certain things. Yeah, now I just mixed myself up. We were 3, we were 2. I like to be 4. I feel like that lately, but chase my tail a bit. You know what? If I had a tail a little longer, I'd chase it too. I think tails are important. We always scratch our nose, scratch our we're monkeys for sure, guaranteed, for sure. Planet of the Apes. Oh my God. Flight, are you still here? Planet of the Apes scared the she-lights out of me. Scared the she-lights out of me because I believed it. I really, really did. I really did. The possibilities were so great for some reason. My mind has always been open, and I can't believe that. I feel like I'm 18, but I'm gray all over. Can you believe it? I get a feeling like that. So we went over a whole bunch of stuff. Whoever wasn't here live, that's okay. I didn't do darts yet. I did not. I am going to state this. I did not. If you have told me to watch something, okay, please send it again. Keep sending it. Keep sending me things you want me to watch. Not songs, but if there's pieces in songs, send it to me. Tell me the minutes. If there's certain videos you want me to watch, because the people have said, oh, go look at this person and go look at that person. And I lose things. I'm not in order. I need to put more order to remember all these things. You're opening up my mind by telling me these things. I hope I get to remember everybody that was there at the beginning. Everybody's going to mean something to everybody at one point for some reason or another during a lifetime, depending how you debt. Red is in debt. Red is in debt. I am in debt to you, indebted to you. The red devil. Debt. Red devil. So the red devil's out there, and we're not indebted to the red devil yet. How's this working out? Now, you got to take it. We should not eat of any flesh. Do you speak French? So I just wrote this whole thing. We should not eat of any flesh. Of is 66. Not is 562, which tells me the son of the god of earth. Don't eat of the son of the god of earth. Flesh. You want me to show you what a flesh is? You speak French? The flesh is the arrow. That's what a flesh is. Flesh is darts. That's what it is in French. You should not eat of any flesh. Are they really talking about us? And God said at the right at the beginning, if you remember everything, he says the word. So you have to look at the word and don't look at flesh as the body. Think of it as the word, flesh, meaning possibility of art design, meaning arrow. Eat ought to Venus, Venus in energy, not an ought, because the E and A becomes an O. So we have OT. So we have NOTOT. So it's the OT with an N at the beginning, changing the whole evaluation or the definition of the word. Follow me? The word not. Slice off the N, because when we do word analogies and some, right, when we take just the first letter, W, S, N, E, eat of, A, F. We neat Taurus tough bull 616, the half-life. Okay, now I'm just playing with words over here, so okay, so that means we shouldn't eat any flesh. We shouldn't eat any flesh at all, or we shouldn't eat animals. But the Indians said we pray to the animal. They a lot of religions pray to the meat. Is it because they're eating the meat and they're praying to the meat because they know God doesn't want them to eat it, so they came up with something else so they can eat it? I thought it was the forbidden fruit, but that fruit couldn't be. Don't eat Eve. I don't know. Merry Christmas. I'm a young babe in there. I'm 45. So you're 45. So you'd be like that, right? Because the 45 angle is that way. That's the 45 angle. I guess I'm the 45 angle also. Do you guys know each other? Hey, Robin. Hey, flight risk. I always thought it was flick wrist. Anyways, let me move on. Let me move on. Let me move forward. Let me move back. I'm starving. I was working on a number. Should I go from stories to numbers? I read an article today. Who knows what's true, eh? Hold on. Somebody sent me a message. Okay, and I have to send this message back. So give me 2 seconds. I just have to do something. No, because I have made a change in my bedroom. I'm not sure if you can see this. Oh my God, there's a face here. An eye, a nose, a mouth. Does anybody see the face in here? Wow, that is amazing. Tell me you see the face in here. The nose, the eyes, the mouth. And here's another face. Do you see it? The nose, the eye, the mouth. Is that my reflection off the shine? What is that? Does anybody see that? Here's the nose, the two eyes, the eyebrows. Here's the forehead, the hair. Here's another one. In fact, here's another one. There's tons of them. Oh my God. I've got something in my house. Yes. Come into my body. Take me away. Show me another side of things. Take me away. Show me another. I mean, Einstein, all the famous people. Let me look this up. Hold on a second. Don't listen to what I have to say. Yeah, so what's really weird, meet the science and tech genius who got high and solved amazing problems. Famous astropologist Carl Sagan secretly loved weed, a fact that only came to light after his death. Steve Jobs made several mentions throughout his lifetime about his LSD experiences being incredibly important to him. In fact, 2011, Johns Hopkins University gave test subjects psychiatric drugs of magic mushrooms, of which 51 participants. The experiment, roughly 2 out of 3 identified the effects of their mushroom trip, and one of the 5 most meaningful experiences of their lives. So, what is going on? Okay, there's a whole lot of typing here. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Do you want to know me? K, L, M, N, O, P. Well, the bathroom's over there. Q. The Q is actually, could be the Q to start. The Q can also be to start and to stand, maybe to stand and wait because of what Blackjack says. LMNOP. The Q is also noted for the female, and they're talking about her Q. And then she has the P. LMNOP. QRST. You see, they separate the Q and P from each other, right? Why are they separating that? Because when PQR, that means what, instead of QU, like the child comes to the Q, you now have the R, like that comes next to it, because the resident, the angel, is the R. Is AR. First you have the AH, the hard H, and then you have the soft R. So they're both in the A family. There's, I think, 5 letters in the A family: A, H, J, K, and R. 5 letters. The 18th letter, R. The 11th letter, K, is 29, your birth. The 10th letter, J, is 39, disguised as Saturn. The 8th letter, 47, the Jesus Christ of time, runner of the moon. And one more, 48, from Pluto we come, from the twice as much heavens of Venus, area space, and alpha beta creation. The A family coming to you in numbers. R. R is a DVD. We know that R is a DVD, right? Is that what it is? R. We're going to do the R sideways. So we do that, and there's the one R. And, well, I didn't do that right. And there, now you got R and R, and it could be like DVDs, right? Or you can have, they're sleeping. And now we can make another R. Make another R over here. So you'd have this R and that R. Or a TV stand or something. Maybe you have the W or the M in between the 2 R's. I don't know. Oh, yes. Aether around me. Aether. Aether. Very good. I like that. Aether. Whatever it is around me, I like it. It's alive. It's vibrant. It's got stories in it, right? Is it me? How do I get from here to there? Is it? No, it's this that's around me. And the speed, imagine the speed of a computer. How far will a molecule go at the fastest speed of a computer to get to another system, to get to, how far is Pluto from here? How fast? I have to look this up. How fast can, what's the question I should ask? How fast can a computer think? At what speed can a computer think in miles per hour? The human context signals carried by the larger diameter eliminated neurons that link the spinal cord to the muscles can travel at speeds ranging from 70 to 120 meters per second, 156 to 270 miles per hour, when signals traveling along the same paths carried smaller diameter unmyelinated fibers of. So that's not fast enough. That's not fast enough. That's not fast enough. I believe it. I believe it. I believe the magnets. I believe the electromagnets, the carbon. I have to understand that more. It gets really bewildering in your mind, all that stuff. Yeah, that it would make complete sense. If we were magnets, it would zoom out of us. In fact, we'd be completely fully connected. So, but even being fully connected, I mean, in order for me to be fully connected, imagine I want to throw this in the garbage can. So I take it from here and I throw it. Once I release it, it's in the air and you have to wait. In the garbage can, I threw it at the garbage can. The garbage can is going, I didn't get anything. Oh, just got something. You throw something? I threw something an hour ago. Where'd you throw it? Threw it at the garbage can. Well, I am the garbage can calling. And I just got hit at the bottom. It hit me at the bottom. I threw it an hour ago. So do you understand what I'm talking about? There was numbers I wanted to work on, change the patterns. 8 times 756 equals to 6,048. 6,048 divided by 6,048 divided by 2 equals to 3024. Half. Okay, 3024, day of creation, location, DC. 8 by 765. And I don't use 9 because at the end, 9 will come out to the same number, 999. It'll be a revolving. This will be 45. This will be 54. This will be 63. And it'll say, love the sun fox. Now, is that a glare? I'm not sure what it is. Well, this is sun. This is fox. This is your birth. This is who you are, your IR. 3 plus 6, 3 times 6. And in the red sun. What is that red sun? Is it because of us, of who we are? Is that the red sun? Ah, we become the bridge, hence the salt. Yes, makes total sense to me. So then we have, this is our vibration, okay? It becomes 3624. This 867, 8 times, I don't like the way this light bounces here. 8 times 567. 8 times 567 equals to 4536. There you go. You got love right back over here. Where did we get this? Oh, yes. The number here was a multiple. 9 times 5, 45. Becomes 999. 9 plus 5, 14. Becomes 5. All these repeat. If I put 9 in any one of them, they all repeat. So we use 8 one notch down. And then we divide it by 2. We're going to divide this by 2. Divided by 2 equals 2. 22. No, hold on a second. 4563 divided by 2 equals 2. 22815. Now I look at this as the life's spirit. Okay, and the 0.5, the 1.5 is the creation through Mars. 1.5. The half-life is where the 1 comes in. And when the 1 comes in, it turns into a 7 because it's in the 10th position. All zeros equals 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. and that would be your moon cycle. That's the way I look at it. Call me wrong. Call me that I don't know what I'm doing. We have to look at this in the long run. Divide this by 8 by 576. 8 times 576 equals 4608. Okay, now this is the division of 66 passing through the city. Now we have to go around, and that go around to me, okay, is the moon. This is beta creation in rotation, okay? This would be 23 is half. 23 is half. 11.5, the back, you want to see 11.5? Hold on a second. I'm not quite sure if I can find it here. But the back of some computers, they show, or is it the back of the plug-in, they show that 115. 115, the 115, 115. There was something about 115. It's Earth. The 11th letter is KE. The 25th letter is Y, so it's the key. 80 is because they changed with Highway 66 used to be in America. Now they mostly run Highway 80, and it's a go around the city route. The 60 is the clock. It also represents orange. Orange represents a golden angel because the letters that come together, O and R, say gold. And as well, they total a letter value in the alphabet of 33. And angel, gold, angel, sun, Jesus, 33 tells us that short story. And how we got to number 46. What does 46 do? When you multiply, it becomes the 24 hours of the day. When you add, it becomes 10. The J letter, the secondary, the 1, 2, 3, 4 together creates the 10th letter, creates a numeric value added as 10, as where 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 10. It also equals 55 using the numeric extremities, 1 and 4, 2 and 3. And it's created by the numeric value on a cube that I call the half-life. 1 times 6, 1 plus 6. 7 and 6. 7 times 6, 7 plus 6 equals 42, or 4 and 2. And 7 plus 6 equals 1 and 3. So we have 1 and 3, 2 and 4. 2 and 4. And that's where we get that number from. 7 times 6, 7 plus 6 is here and is here. The total, 13 and 24, sorry, 13 and 24, 13 and 42, 31 and 24, and 31 and 42 equals 73, equals 55, equals 55. So the 55 is that freedom mark, and it's created by 1, 6, creating 6, 7. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. You've got the long straight. Absolutely. I agree. Being raped of our essence. So anyways, the numeric value that created from 7 and 6 is my 6 and 4. That's what brings me back to my 6 and 4. 7 times 6, 4 and 2 is 6. 7 plus 6 equals 13. 1 and 3 is 4. Mandate. Mandate. That's the mandate. Why did I do that? 13 is M. Mandate.
cat. 5 to 9. 5 to 9 comes out to the numeric value of 42. For 5, the word 5 or the word 9. Mandate 8 for the word date. Notice the way date and eat, date and eat, date and eat, date and eat. I'm just trying to look at dates, sweets, cookies, computer cookies, and then cat transmission. Communication angle of transmission. I'm just trying to put things together over here. Anyways, we're going to do something else with 756. We're going to go 765 on this one, but it won't make a difference. Okay, all the same numbers. 756 and 756, 6 and 6, 12, 1 and 2, 3. 5 and 5, 10, 1 plus 0, 1. 7 and 7 and 14, 1 plus 4 equals 5. This one over here can be switched to a 7 because we had 10. And it can also be different. There's 10, there's 28, there's 19, and there's 1. These are red in roulette. What is the next number? 37, and that's red. And then you have 46 that we did here, and that's black. Then we have 55, and it's red. And then we have 64, 73, and it goes backwards where the split is. And why I'm saying all this, because that's how the roulette works. That's how the numbers work in roulette. For number 1, all other numbers do not do that. Only number 1 interchanges between red and black. Only number 1 interchanges between red and black. No other number does that. 2, 11, 20, 29, all black. 3, 12, 21, 30, all red. 4, 13, 22, 31, all black. 5, 14, 23, 32, all red. 6, 15, 24, 33, all black. Only 1 changes. And in horse racing, they split the number 10 horse with red and blue in harness, creating purple. And now we can start. Okay, let me write this down. Harness, the 10, split color, red, blue. And I can look at the red, blue, and change that into the game of pool, where the red is 3 and 11, where the blue is 2 and 10, where the 2 colors come together make purple or 4 and 12. That's your Earth, Mars, bad cat. Prime colors. Oh, tired. I'm going to get a little drink. Race horses. Race horses. Just give me a second. Two-minute break. I'm on a break. Give me a minute. Whoop.
I gotta go buy gluten-free cereal. I'm hungry. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? If the other side is listening to us, you know, but I mean, how can I even say that and believe it? I mean, were we waiting for the end of time before they would come and help? Or is this the way the game plays out? That for some reason, we think there's evil out there, right? That each and every one of us as an individual, we all came together and showed the deceit. The one time you deceive somebody in your entire life, imagine that less than 1% can micro deceive with all the money and power in the world. Who are we? Now it's come to a pimple. Where Reggie, always jealous of Richie. Reginald, always jealous of Richie Rich. All the time. Always make trouble. And Richie Rich didn't want the highlights. Didn't want to be seen in public. But he didn't shy away from the public. He didn't want to walk with security. He wanted to be just regular. So we have that out there right now. I, for one thing in my project, told me a long time ago, and we have to stick with Fox. I guess it's showing more and more now. Everything has to be Fox. I don't know why, but when I watch Fox News, the little bit of news that I do watch, somehow they remind me of Chrysler and Mack trucks, because Chrysler is different than all the other cars. And now Chrysler got associated with somebody else, so now there's a deeper story to Chrysler. Almost like they stole the codes by buying Chrysler. or Mack truck, because they're different from the other vehicles. If you ask me how so, keys go upside down in a Chrysler, Sav, and Mack trucks. Their springs were done differently than the springs of other trucks. This ain't so much fun. Yogurt, and I need a little milk in this. Hold on. Don't talk with your mouth full. It's not full. Half of it is empty. Talking with the other side. Cat bulldozer. Okay. For me, the best. Has anybody ever heard of macadamia milk? It's amazing. The yellow cat. Yellow cat, beige cat. It's funny. That's very good. Two basic colors in cats, right? I can see that. The black cat, the beige cat, the white cat, the multicolored cat, and then they start giving cats names. The minute you give something a name, name lives on, right? I'm looking here to see if I can find anything else. We talked about the cards. We're only 4 people here, and it's probably the same 4 people. We talked about the cards. Did we talk about the queens have 8 eyes? The jacks have 6 eyes. The kings have 7 eyes. And then we end up with this equation. Eight eyes, 2 sides, 16. 6 eyes, 2 eyes, 12. 7 eyes, 2 sides, 14. We add them up, becomes 735. The gateway of C and E, and that's the Christ. 75 through the moon, 53 electric company, 37 the red sun, which will recreate the gateway by multiplying and adding. It becomes 21 and 10. Instead of 24 and 10, it's now 21 and 10. 73 and 64. 3, 4, 7, 6. The diameter of the moon, 3,476 kilometers. 6 times 6 and 4, 7 and 3. This one would create 6 and 4, 10, 7 and 3, 10. One of them will create 21, 30, 21, 31. The other creates 24. 31 days in a month, 24 hours in a day.
10. 1, 2, 3, 4, association. 1, 2, 3, 4, association. What's the association of 1, 2, 3, 4, 10? It associates 1, 2, 3, 4 together. 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 55. 4 and 2, 6. 3 and 1, 4. The half-life spirit is 76. And that's what we did right over here in the last page. 1 times 6, 1 plus 6. Let me take a look. 1 times 6, 1 plus 6. Let me take a look again. 1 times 6, 1 plus 6 is 7 and 6. 7 times 6, 42. 7 plus 6, 13. Creates the 4 and 6. So what happens in here is, if you can see, is 7 times 3, 21. 21 and 10 equals 31. You can minus it, it'll be 11. All zeros equal 6. It'll come back to 37 again. It will rotate in itself. 6 times 4 also rotates. It rotates when it turns blue. 6 by 4, 24 day. 6 plus 4, 10, 34. So what you have here is your 34. Okay? You're 34. But because you had the 10, all zeros equal 6, you now have 40. All zeros equal 6, you have 46, and now you're back into rotation of 64. They both rotate back into themselves again. These two numbers. Do any numbers rotate back into themselves? I don't know. I don't remember right now. I'm getting a little bit tired. Oh, yeah, cashy blueberry, crunchy out of a mug. Very good. I like that too. You just, oh, a bundt cake. Oh my God. I haven't, my mother used to do that all the time. Who's going to bed? Yeah, this morning when I got up, oh my God. I may break a lot of things. Very upset that I broke something today. I'm going to have to fix it on another day. I have to weld it. What did I fix? There was what they call a vacuum that vacuums up dust at one of my friend's businesses, and the employees were complaining. It's been broken a year and a half. It's been broken a year and a half. So the minute they opened the door this morning, before anybody showed up, I went in there, and what had happened is it fell down this way and it jammed everything. So I picked it up and I cleaned it out. So it didn't work for a year and a half, and then in an hour and a half, I had fixed it. So it's still not the best machine in the world, but that's something I can do. I need to have so much to do tomorrow. You need to have so much to do tomorrow, or you want to do so much tomorrow? Come on over. You can help me clean. I got all kinds of cleaning. Like I said, I got my fridge in my stove in my den. But it's okay. It's not as dusty as it was when I was elsewhere today. I guess that's it for the video. I'm not sure if I forgot anything. I still have to work on the dartboard. 20 opposite of 3. 5 opposite of 17. And we can even tell stories with the darts. Like if I say help,
I would go from H to E. So I would have to go like that. Then I'd go over to the L, and then I'd go over to the P, and then I'd have help. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. Maybe it's on the clock. Tick tock, tick tock. Notice the way tick is on one side, tock is on the other side. But where the arm of the clock is right over here, the arm of the clock is right over here. Doesn't care if it's tick or if it's tock. But tock's on this side, angled up this way, and tock's on that side. Or this is tock and this is tick. And any one of these two are telling me about the French language accents on the letter E. I think they call it accent aigu and accent grave. But the whole time, this thing over here, and then when you have the circumflex on top covering both sides, it's showing the distance between the two sides and what's in between. So tick tock, tick tock. The most ran up the clock. First it was 6 o'clock, then it was 7 o'clock, then it was 8 o'clock. He ran up the clock, and then he ran down the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the clock struck 2. Clock struck 2. Of course it struck 2. Once it's time out for you, it's time starting for you. Toing, it struck me, struck me in the head. Struck 2. Or is that structure? Or is that the second structure? Struck 2. Excuse me. I gotta have my nitro. Let me tell you one thing. Yeah, sorry, I'm starting to look like Messer again. Back in the house. Back in the house. Put up that one too. Just inspirational, lots of inspiration. I'm still, sometimes I can't figure it out, but I'm very inspired by it because, you know, I just feel those great minds, you know, I just feel it, you know, I don't know. Anyways, it's been an hour and 8 minutes. The cuckoo clock. Ah, yes, the cuckoo clock. I feel like our time, I like to sleep also, but you know what? Wouldn't it be fun to go to sleep next to somebody else and wake up in the middle of the night going, what are you dreaming? What are you dreaming? Sometimes I want to go to sleep at night, like someone to rub my head and go, I want you to go dream, leave your body, go into the other world. I mean, I was there. I was there once. I believe I was there. I believe I was there. It was you know, it was really cool. Like one of the coolest things in my life. I want to hear everybody say to themselves, what was cool? The day I had my heart attack. That was the coolest day of my life. You know, I mean, I remember when I had asthma, how that felt. Like you're out of breath after 2 seconds, you want to pass out. But with the heart attack, when you wanted to pass out, it's sort of like something opens in your mind and you go elsewhere. You know, it's crazy. It's just really crazy. It's like the corridors were open. It was like a drug. Very painful. Very, very painful. Very painful. It's almost like indigestion, but worse, because if you don't solve it. Anyways, apparently, if you do have a heart attack, they say to cough and get to the hospital quick. But nowadays, they wouldn't know who you are. You know what? I think they're going to take our pictures off our driver's license and just say, let me take a picture of your eyes. It's like that's all they want to focus on now is your eyes. Hey, pupils, I want to see your eyes because how can you see anything else? See the eyes. Maybe the camera that's checking us out keeps getting the Jewish nose. They want to see our eyes. So you have the, it's like over your nose. They have to see our eyes, right? Just cover your eyes. You all know that. Once you're wearing that, you don't need that. You're going to have it. Apparently, a friend of mine, it's just a weird story, said people have been getting these tickets for not wearing this. And they say if you can test them, If it doesn't make the court before a year and a half, then it becomes null and void. And if enough people contest them, then the system would be so jammed, they would have to just pass a law and say that you can't fight these tickets. Do you follow what I'm saying? So anyways, that's just the story. A breeze, a dam. I got a good ticker so far. So did I think I thought I had a good ticker. In fact, the time I had my heart attack was the craziest time. Wasn't smoking nothing, wasn't drinking nothing for years. I was walking every day for hours, biking, walking, and that's what happens. And they call it high cholesterol. Thriller. Well, I guess it was my thriller. Imagine if the lights went completely out, and that is the heart attack. Like the part can be like you're starting to see this other world, and then when lights go out forever, the both worlds shut down. You know, like a light, you turn off a light and there's still a little bit of light left in it. Nah. Anyways, I'm not sure. Seen the bogeyman. I don't know. Last time I heard somebody talk about bogey, it was bogeys, you know? Oh, those are boogers. No, anyways. I've got a lot of things to do, a lot of catching up, a lot of memories for say goodbye to 2021. Say goodbye to 2021. Everybody does know that this 2021 is over. We're in 2022 next week, 9 days. Does anybody understand why? Well, we're going to look at it this way. When you're born, what is your age? Your partial age at birth. Age, well, what is this? Age at birth. 0, 1 day. You're born. Born is your first day. Your first whole day is your second day. And your third day, usually you go home from the hospital. So and how many days before you're 1 month? And then you're 6 months. And then you're 1 year. And for the whole year, how old are you on 1? But you're not really 1, you're 1 plus. You're 1 plus. Right, January 3rd. If you're born on the 1st, the 2nd, by the time the news gets out and gets back to you, it's not until the 3rd. 1 day in, 1 day out, 1 day back. Okay. The first day. So, what were we talking about? Yes, so you're 1 year, you're 1 year old, but doesn't work out. I'm 6 months old. Oh, I'm a year old, and then 6 months passed after you're a year old. I'm a year old. No, you're a year and 6 months. Well, the 6 months is into the second year. So now we're in the year 2020, but we're 12 months into 2020. So soon, when 2020 is over, you've actually ended 2020 last year, and you're doing the 2020 plus. So at the end of this year, it'll be 2021 is over. We're in 2022. And that's life's location. Is that where more Mars comes in, another planet, an alien? Because 2022 is the beginning of the Grover Cleveland, Benjamin Harris Grover Cleveland marking. And I have to look up, where is that? What year? What year in President Hubert Hoover? 1929 to 1933, born 1874, October 20th, 1964. I guess he died. 31st President of the United States. Okay. 31, 13, 31, 18 in between. 32nd, 9, 39 is 40. So this is the 13th, 14th. Yeah, this would be the half president right now to President Herbert Hoover. Herbert Hoover, Hoover Dam. I don't know. There's something that this always rang a bell with me, you know. Hoover Dam, Herbert Hoover. Anyways, I think we're going to end this video. I want to thank everybody for being here. Yeah, I guess so. I'm too young. I'm 98. Yeah, I'm 98. We're all 98. The high birth and Q. I had my heart attack at a younger age. I had my heart attack when I was 2018, 17, October 2017. So that's 3 years ago. So I was 54, the age of the sun. I had to have the heart attack. I passed through the sun. I had to switch gears, I guess. Well, Flight, you said you're 45, so I'm 12 years older than you. I still feel like I'm 18. I totally agree with you. I'm not sure why you see it this way, Flight, and I don't want to ask you here, but I agree with you. I can see your signs. You're moving your fingers. I see your signs. I can read your words, but I know your words aren't like your hands. You're doing like that, right? Because we don't want to like say anything sometimes like that, because you wouldn't understand sometimes. Maybe that's why a lot of people, when they talk, they move their hands so nobody can really see what the words they missed that are skipped out. If the creek don't rise, why, you live in Mississippi? Okay. I'm tired. I'm gonna go get ready for bed. Want to thank you for joining me tonight. And that's it. That's it. Enjoy. Thank you for being here. Tennessee. Well, I was close. I was going to say like New Orleans. What did I say? I don't remember. But I just Mississippi, Tennessee. I don't know. I just heard a lot of things rise down below. So you're like what, on Highway 10, and your football team wears orange, and you're like Mississippi, but you got a lot of E's, and the Mississippi you got a lot of I's and S's, and you got a lot of Mississippi 10 birth. 10 birth nest, I see. Parksville Lake. You know what? Now that you told me that, I have to do this. Parksville Lake, Tennessee. Oh, looks nice. Oh my God, look at that ghoulie in the lake. Wow, you got a lot of veins there, eh? Yeah, I like that. Wow, you're really out in the boondocks. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, oh yeah, I like that. Okay. Tennessee's not exactly where I thought it was. I didn't know they would overflow. Okay, I'm looking at the map right now. Chattanooga, Tennessee. I didn't know you were that close to Cleveland. Wow. You see, I'm a little out to lunch. I haven't traveled in a while. Highway 75, I know, goes up into Michigan, right? 74 or 75. So that 75 would be the moonwalk. 69, 59 is the clock. 75. Anyways, I'm tired. I'm starting to sound like wow, Olympics. Olympics. Imagine it's the Olympics. How about Mars Olympics? Mars Olympics. Mars Olympics. Polly Pix. Mars Pix. Mars Pix. Anyways, whatever it is, Earth was created from other planets, other places, other spaces. And I'm a little dizzy, so I'm going to anyways, you know my email if you need to contact me. And I'm not sure what a river rat is, but I'm really tired. I can't figure it out right now. I'm too tired. If you need to contact me in the middle of the night while I'm sleeping, you have to send me an email because my phone is off and I don't know. And I'm Raphael 7286. Thank you for watching. The constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching. I-75. The moon walks on Jesus, because 75 moon will come from the numbers of Mars, will create Union Jack from Great Britain. It will create, okay, numbers 12, which is 3, 35, Electric Company, and 12 equals 8 and 3, creates the gold, creates the CH, creates the 24, and the 11 creates Electric Company, the same as 72. Thank you for watching this video.